What's up, guys? Here today with a Walking Dead discussion. This one's gonna be on Wellington and the community up north. I'ma kinda tell you my opinions on them and whether or not it is actually safe or anything. So, of course, episode 1 we had Christa wanting to go up north where it's safe. And of course she was telling Clementine how cold it was and everything. It'll be much worse up there, but then it'll actually be a safe place. Now we ended up losing Christa, and whether or not we find her in Wellington will be unknown for now. Now, people have been saying that you could find her in Wellington as a walker, which would be very disappointing. Like, you see her walker. We haven't seen her for about, 4 episodes. We haven't seen her for 4 episodes, like, right, 4 episodes, and we find her as a walker. That would be kind of a repeat what happened in season 1 where Clementine thought her parents were still alive. Then they got to Savannah and they were dead. So, that would be kind of a repeat what happened there. But anyways, I think that there is a possibility that Christa could be in Wellington, because if she is still alive, she would still be moving. She would still have her motives of going to Wellington where it's safe. Therefore, you can meet her up there. So that's what I think she would. I think she will be up there. I really hope she'll be up there alive and safe and sound. So that's what I think. Now, moving on to what Matthew, the guy on the bridge, Walter's friend, thought of the situation where he saw one group a day crossing the bridge, probably going up north. Now, that means that the whole rumor about Wellington being a safe place, having all this good stuff, could be passed around. People are migrating up to Wellington where they think it's safe. So that could mean that, we have multiple, probably like, hundreds of people in Wellington. Because you see groups, one a day. Probably he was like exaggerating a little bit, but still probably like a few hundred, maybe lower than that, people moving up there. So that could mean that they're having like a big community, even bigger than Carver's. Of course, it wasn't really a big community, but still a really, really big community full of people in a safe place in Wellington. So that's a lot of people going there. Now, Kenny, whenever he was sitting at a table, he was kind of telling you how safe it was. They had fresh water, they had lots of land, and cold ass winters, so the walkers get slow. Now, of course, fresh water is always good for people, and then we have lots of land, which could mean that, I don't know if it will be a city or more of like a plain area, which can be better than a city. So, yeah, after episode 5, I don't really trust cities. So if it's like an open, plain area, that'd be better for the group and everything. If they have like a little plain, fortified, that'd be great. Other than the cities, I don't trust cities. So, definitely would go a long way with people. Now, cold winters, so the walkers get slow. Now, that only outlines the word winter, okay? Once they're out of winter, they're just done. So winter will basically be like a grace period. So walkers will be slow. That means that their reaction will be delayed and you have more strength against them. So that's definitely a plus. But anyways, enough of all the good stuff that could happen. What if everything that was rumored around was just a myth? What if Wellington isn't safe? What if everyone who got there just saw a bunch of zombies and stuff and they didn't make it out? What if that happened? Now, I don't really know if I can say that Wellington will be safe because, like Molly said, the dead always wins. And, no matter how safe you think you are, it can all go wrong in a matter of minutes. So, what I'm trying to say is, what if Wellington isn't as safe as everyone says it is?
Is it safe there?
Safer than here because of the cold. Or so they say.
I mean, like, I still agree that it will be safe to an extent where, like, the walkers still get slowed down because, obviously, they're not covered well and it's freezing cold outside. So, definitely the walker will be slowed down by the cold and everything. So, I think with that, we can say Wellington is safe because walkers are slow. But what if the community isn't there? So, that's something to think about. What if Wellington isn't actually safe or anything? So, what if it ends up like the boat? Like, Kenny wanted that boat. Kenny wanted boat. But then now he wants Wellington. And what if it happens like the boat? The boat was not there. No boats were there. The boat was all he cared about. Now we have him at Wellington. Well, he wants to go to Wellington. They go to Wellington so bad. What if Wellington ends up like the boat? It's not gonna work out. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you guys think Wellington will be safe, put it down below. Tell me Any thoughts about this whole discussion down below in the comment section? I love to hear what you guys think about Wellington, because I obviously do not know whether or not it will be, safe or not safe. So tell me down below your theories, predictions, and everything else. Drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.